points as Apple, Microsoft drop at least 4% each. Is it started by Microsoft? Is it started by Tesla? We're going to look into that. So we got Dow down 420, S&P down 46, NASDAQ down 2.5%. And the VIX, it's up 8%, but it's not as bad. It could be worse. You know what I'm saying? So you don't see my face today because I got some webcam problems today. But let's see how long it lasts. I actually think it's going to be a little short-lived. Look, we got Walmart. If you look straight ahead, right where my cursor is, get rid of all these charts. You can see that's the 1 minute chart right there. We got a little bounce, and I was also looking at the advanced decline line. This is on the NASDAQ, here. Well, look above my head right there with the cursor just straight down. And it's not down. It's only down, advances over decline is minus 500. It's not as bad as the actual averages are saying. Here, I could pull up the minute chart right here on the screen, and you can see what's happening. So let's go ahead and just look at Tesla. How about that? Let's start with that because I actually think it was Tesla. Had those great earnings, great numbers, and straight down. Why couldn't I have been in this play, man? I'm afraid, totally afraid of the stock to go either way. Just feel like it'll go against you hard. And so it was up 169. You could have bought puts on the open, and then 69.50. Oh man, what is that? 200 points. 200 points down from the top to the bottom there, man. Oh, it's incredible. Hold on, let me just check something out. All right, so what it says I'm offline? No way. Comment if you hear me. I know you can't see me. I think I'm live. I'm looking at some charts. All right, so I wanted to look at we could just go down this list. Apple, man, down 4.5%. It's coming in. I knew this was coming, but I didn't think it was coming this week. I thought it was going to come, after Apple reports, after Google and Facebook. I thought we're going to get those before we get something like this, and it looks like it wants to report as soon. It wants to go down now. Mr. JRH, sounds good. Thanks, man. What's up? You want Tesla books audited. Didn't they do a little something strange with that whole what did they sold some credits, some tax credits or whatever. Yeah. I guess it's legal, so I'll give it to them. We could have. I don't know. That was kind of bad. I think Tesla's gonna go down. I think it's gonna come back to reality after it gets absorbed in. All right, so we had the moment. It was a big pop. Okay, people's like, okay, where's the inclusion? What they gonna announce inclusion in S&P this morning? No, they were saying they might not even include them, regardless what their numbers is like. So, I think it's probably safe. I mean, look at that chart. Look at that. It's probably safe to maybe, oh man, I don't know if anything is safe in this stock, but look at the slow stochastic. It's getting ready to roll over. It's probably safe to, I'm going to say it, short it. Yes. To go, I have no idea where it's going to stop. Maybe it fills this gap down here. Maybe it goes down to 1,200. I would like to see it come into those moving averages right there. So, yeah, where's that? Around 1170, right there. So that's where I would like to see it. I don't know if I would make a play. Cigar, man, what's up, man? Goo going down. I know it's one of my biggest positions. Did y'all see my portfolio? I'm down. Oh, okay, come on, let's bounce. I was actually going to sell a put spread at 1,500, but here's the thing. They report next week. There's nothing to sell. So I could sell tomorrow, and this is the week they report. I'm not messing with that week. So once they report, I'll start selling my normal stuff on these stocks. You can see what I'm down, 1,590. Look at that. Ouch. I think yesterday, I didn't do a video yesterday. I'm sorry. What was I? I think I was up overall between my portfolios. I think this one might have been down $100. Or was it up 4? I can't remember. But overall, I was up just a little. The last 2 days, I was kind of flattish to slightly up. 3 days ago, I was down big. I was down, I think, a thousand. Then the last 2 days, I was about flat to slightly up. Now I'm taking another beating. But you can see I'm not really in those stocks. Look at it. I sold some Boeing puts right here. Oh, just one even. 150, 140. 30 days out. Earnings is in there. So I was like, it ain't going to go down now. Feel comfortable with that one. Sold some McDonald's. The 185, 180. That was doing good today before everything decided to turn. Facebook, I've been in these all along. This is down 1,200. That's most of the 1,600 right there. Is this one? But I'm gonna hold on to these. I'm holding on. What is it trading at now? Where's the damn stock price? 233. Hopefully it gets up to the 240 before it reports. I don't want to. It's nice if it reports here. I have confidence that it will actually probably go higher, but then it'll only go back up to where it was. I would like it to sit right at the high, and then I think it could pop. If it reports here, I have confidence that it won't go down much. But then again, I don't think it would go over the high. I think it will just go right back to the highs if we were to get a pop. Because you see, I think we got a glimpse. So we had Snap. Oh, look at Twitter. By the way, Twitter, man. I was in those Twitter. I had 15 calls on the other portfolio. Believe it or not, that was only up about 1,200. And I had some big call spreads on one of the other portfolios. So I was in Twitter hard. I sold one of the calls. Still got 15. Ads sucked. Okay, so I was thinking two things. I was thinking, all right, so you Snap ads sucked. Twitter ads, it's either the situation, right? Or it's Facebook kicking their ass. Okay, I think it could. I'm hoping. I hope it's a little bit of both. I know Facebook's going to take a hit because of the boycotts and in the situation. Companies are just, it was in a recession. But will they? I think, will it? Because I remember there was a quarter where Snap was damn near going to fight out. Facebook was kicking their ass. And hopefully that's another quarter like this. That would be nice. If that's the case, it's going to pop. So Twitter popped just from monthly active users, right? It was, up 17% or something like that. Ads sucked. And they popped, right? And it was almost up 9% today. So I don't think the market's going to look at the ads. That kind of told me, they might not look at the ads, which is good. So maybe they'll look at Facebook shops or just, the future. I think they're going to give it a pass. So it made me feel good. But I don't know. They sure gave Twitter a pass. That's for sure. You ain't making no money. All right, so what people is looking? How are you going to make money from them? You said you remember your Twitter call. Yeah, I was in it heavy, man. I gave y'all that one. See, that's another one y'all got from me. Oh, man, I'll tell you what was a good one is this, this Carrier, man. It's just slow and steady. I bought a straight deep in the money call today on Carrier. Look, it's even up $20. It survived that because I bought it before the stocks went down. Because I had some positions that came off here. And I was like, you know what? I still like it for the end of the year. I just bought a deep in the money call. So what's the delta? 86? I thought it was closer to 100. All I know is I spent $20 cents more than actually buying the stock. So this is the 14. I paid $13.70. So that brings it at $27.70, and the stock's at $27.28. But when I bought it, it was at $27.58, something like that. So I paid like 20 cents more for that option. Yeah, I forgot it. The price just went down. I guess that's why the delta went down as well. Walmart, I'm in heavy. But with the spreads, I'm selling calls against it. There's been some premium on these calls, and I like that's been working out for me as well. It might be down today. It's down, but I'm going. The calls is working. I still like that. Really feel comfortable. See, I don't got any of that tech stuff going on except for Facebook. I had it forever, and we'll see if I'm right about that one. I'm either gonna get my ass beaten or I'm gonna look like a genius. Okay, one of the two. So I'm hoping I don't get an ass kicking on it. but the profits has been good, so I'm willing to take the hit. It's don't come out and have some bullshit quarter and I'm down 20 and the stock goes down 20% like it did a year ago. I won't be able to handle that one. I won't be making videos for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I Twitter, they did talk about the possible, what is that? The subscription. He said they not doing it. Everything is basically open. What they're gonna do. So I don't know. I don't know. I think I like the social media space. And look at that sarcastic. I think we could go. Even though I sold some of my positions in the one portfolio, buy and hold. In the buy and hold portfolio, I actually had some call spreads going on. I sold them all. And I sold them a little early too. I sold them at the open. A little pissed off, but so I like it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was actually hoping for a bigger pop. I was looking for a 15%er, and the market's kind of toppy right now, as you can see. They're giving everything up. Mr. J, hey Mary, you said you don't trust it. Yeah, right. So it's just overpriced. I mean, I think once the Robin Hooders come out of it and all that, it's gonna come back down to reality. It's a great company doing great things, but it's not 1,500, whatever it is. So, hey Cashmatic, what's up, man? You down? You said Google's going down. I remember your Twitter call. Okay, I'm just reading the comments. All right, so what was I wanted to talk about? Twitter, Google? I don't even remember. Damn it. Oh, I wanted to talk about Amazon real quick. I was just looking at this on the 15-minute, and just look how I was gonna trade this, and it's still early if you want to. By the way, here's the pop that we had when it finally reversed. We gapped up and went up. Right, it was insane. Then we came back down. Well, look at this, man. We just filled that gap. And you got a nice candle here. This could be a buy point. If anybody wants to take that trade, you get out when it breaks this candle low. What's that low? 29.70. So you can get in now at 3,000. Get out 29.70, 30 points. Position wisely. According to your portfolio, and that might be a temporary bottom, because it filled that gap quick, took that right back. So if you look at the day, and there's another thing I want to show you. It's on Google. Let's look at what's happening here. I hope you guys can see it. I got it all zoomed in here. I'll get rid of all of this drawings, and I'll just draw one drawing right here. Oh, not that. Come on, draw. What's wrong? Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. That ain't my drawing. Where's my drawing? What do I use for a pen? This one? Yeah, this one. It's not letting me draw in my volume area, but look at. Yeah, why can I draw? All right, look at the volume right here. Can I draw a circle? Yeah, why can I could draw a circle, but it won't let me draw a line. Okay, look at the volume right there. And look at the down. We're down what was it? 3, whatever percent. There's no volume on this move going lower. That kind of tells me it's fake. Okay, it's not a real move. Not like this day. Remember this day? Remember this day right here? And I was like, oh man, it was ugly. And I had told you guys, I was like, man, but here's the good news. Remember I said the volume is insane. And then we went back and we looked at all the peak volumes. It was like 2 times the volumes. And sure enough, that was a low. And that was the good news of that decline. It felt like we was going to go down for days, if you remember. And that was the bottom, a temporary bottom. Here, we went down damn near as hard. I could get on a little closer. Damn near as hard as this, but there's no volume. Now, I know we still got an hour and a half left of trading, but you can see it's not going to get here. It's not going to get there. So that could be a good sign that, Google's still in play. I still like Google to go higher on these earnings. You heard about Microsoft's web. What is it? The cloud. Microsoft did great. By the way, Microsoft did great, but not as great as the numbers. And this is exactly what I thought. Look, I'm just changing topics. This is exactly what Microsoft is doing today is what I thought Amazon would do. It'll be great numbers for sure, but it ain't going to be great enough to hold what was happening. It looks like they're about to break right there. If it breaks this candle, it's probably might be able to sell some calls. And see the volume here. See that difference? Now that's some real selling. That's some real selling right there. So that's the difference. And hopefully, Google, I don't know if it's going to be able to break away from the pack because it's FANG. Hey, check this out. So let's go to my favorite, one of my favorite websites. And let's look at the heat map because it's very interesting. And what do you see that's bright red, right? You just see all the 5 stocks that brought us up. Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft. Got some Adobe in there. PayPal, bright red, right? Union Pacific. Starbucks is down 3%. I don't like Starbucks. Las Vegas Sands, even though they didn't bring us up. But, Netflix. So you could see what's bringing us down. Other than that, if you could take out these stocks right here, it's not too bad, right? It just looks like a mixed day. A little down. It's down for sure. But it's these big megas, man. Look at Microsoft down. Yeah, Apple down 5%. They hitting them before earnings. I really thought this was going to happen last week, but it's happening today. What's Facebook down? How come Facebook don't have no number? 3%. So Facebook is down the least. Google's down the second least. Kind of tells me, well, it doesn't, not really, but they may pop. They may pop. I think people are feeling confident and a little more confident than these 3. That's for sure. Look at Qualcomm, AMD, all the runners, man. What is that? Lam Research. I meant to be bringing that a service now. Boeing. By the way, I sold put spreads on Boeing. That sucks. You know why the REITs are down. Dollar General's down? So why is Dollar General down so much other than Walmart, Costco, and Target? But I like Walmart. Just looking at what else we got. Y'all see anything I don't see? Sherwin-Williams. It's a home play. I think they pumped that on Fast Money yesterday or 2 days ago. Align Technology. Yeah, Carter Worth. I think he said he likes that stock. So here we is Microsoft. Anyway, yeah, I think Microsoft, I don't know if it's going to bounce here. It's finally, this is the Teflon stock that just doesn't believe in going down, and it's going down. Right? So, look at that. That's not the, yeah. We might be able to sell some calls on that one. I just may do that. I'm afraid. Maybe I'll get a little bounce. I don't know. See, here's the thing. It could bounce here. This is a buy point, actually, right? We need it to actually break. I'll be premature. And, if I do it now, that's premature. Then that's what I do. You really need it to break that because that's support right there. It should be some kind of bounce. Yeah, man. NBA Waney 2008. Yeah, Amazon's down. Now that I see what happened with Microsoft, first, all right. Hey, babes, I didn't miss you, babes. Hey, I cut my babe's hair. She has her hair goes all the way down to her butt. I cut it shoulder length. I did it. I'm gonna have to show you all a picture. Your girlfriend loves you when she lets you cut her hair. Just let that sink in. What was I just talking about? What the hell? Microsoft? Amazon. Okay, remember I did the video. I said it's going down. It went down premature. I thought it was going to go down on earnings. And then it went down 10%. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't know if it's gonna go down. It had no 12. I was like, went down 12% already. It might not go down. Well, after seeing Microsoft's earnings and what happened, I think it is gonna go down. Still, I think it's still gonna go down because they wasn't happy with it. They beat on the top and bottom, but not good enough, man. It wasn't good enough to sustain what was happening. And I just feel like Amazon's going to be the same way. They're going to be spending up a storm. I could be wrong. I actually almost want to be wrong because I think that would bring the rally back into tech. There was talking, on CNBC how these stocks are flying, but there's really nowhere else to put your money. I mean, they're flying because they're doing it. There's if you take out those 5 stocks, I don't even think the S&P is up. It's down. It's down a lot. So it's amazing what those 5 stocks are doing for the whole market, but they kicking ass and the other stocks ain't. So I'm looking for something to buy. Actually, I bought some Nike. I think that's gonna pop eventually. Looks like a nice little flag. Can you see that? Eventually, I think it's gonna pop. I'm looking for something to buy for the long-term portfolio. I can't really find it. Not that I can't find it. I can't find it because I need to do more research on what the hell I want to buy. What's a good company, that's being depressed right now. Not the ones that may go out of business. The good ones that just low, like Starbucks. I really, look. I went to Starbucks the other day, and I pulled up the app, right, where you if you order a coffee on the app, you just go inside and pick it up. The thing said it's going to take 15 to 20 minutes. I'm like, 15 to 20 minutes? Forget it. I cleared it out and I went to Panera Bread because I'm in a coffee club with Panera Bread. $9 a month, all you could drink coffee. And it's even free now until September. So on the way to Panera, I passed the Starbucks that I was going to go to. The line was going all the way around the building, damn near into the street. And everybody waiting for that $5 coffee. It's like, that's good. When the market comes back, let me tell you, Starbucks is going to be kicking ass. So I like Starbucks. People, for some reason, want to buy that damn coffee and wait in long lines to do it. And the app is telling me I got to wait 15 minutes for a coffee. Remember I told you about Nike? I couldn't even get inside the store. I like them already, You said, why are the airlines up? I may buy some puts. What happened with American reported, but I don't know what they said. Did they say something positive? Let me go to the beginning of the day. I don't know what they said. American Airlines, Southwest swing to loss. I don't know. I don't know why they was up. And I think it was American that reported this morning. And I think the CEO was on Squawk Box. So he might have said something positive, to make them go up. Here's the thing. They're coming out and it's like a race. Southwest, I don't know the exact numbers, but you got one airline losing $27 million a day, one losing $18 million a day, another one losing $30 million a day. I think that was American. And that's just, how could you invest in a company that's losing $30 million a day? We need that to turn around, okay, before money goes into it. They lose, that's insane. And there's actually a number to where they go bankrupt. Well, we can lose $30 million a day for the next 12 months. That's how much money we got. Then after that, we're in some serious trouble. Those numbers really got to turn around. I want to lose. That's a lot of money to be losing. And they lost almost $2 billion in a quarter and still losing $30 million a day. They laid off a shitload of people. I'm changing the subject real quick. By the way, Walmart, man. Walmart's closing Thanksgiving. That's huge. I think that's not necessarily huge for stocks, but, maybe everybody... The other retailers may follow. So Best Buy, please close for Thanksgiving. All of them stores, close. Stay closed. Let's give the retailers a day off, So, yeah, Walmart's starting it. They close Thanksgiving. That's good news. Okay, I don't know why that just hit me on the top of the head. All right, so back to the airlines. uh, I don't know, man. I want to see them turn for me to get excited. I do like Boeing now. Boeing gets me a little excited. You can see it just even looks stronger, right? It- it- I like Boeing. Look at that, it's a little bull flaggish, and I've been selling puts under here. I sold a little early this morning. Yeah, I don't know. I might sell some more, but this one excites me a little bit. They're gonna report even. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good report, but I think the market's gonna cut them some slack, especially if the max is going again. If there's good news on the max, I think that might turn, because we know the industry sucks, but they was already depressed before all this even happened, right? And then now this happened, so I like Boeing. Look at the stair stepping, right? Look at that, up, over, up, over. What's next? What's next? Up, right? It's just gonna be a pattern: up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over, up, and we can see the stair steps happening right in front of our face. It's the same pattern, right? So that's what I'm looking for, and that's why I'm excited. I think this candle right there is actually going to hold. I think that's going to hold. Okay, just like it kind of did here, right? It never really reached that low, so that's what I'm looking at. And that's why I like Boeing on the puts, selling the puts. Almost want to. Will I go long? Nah, I don't know. Google. All right, so Google's still bouncing. Tesla's bouncing. So maybe sell off might be over. Amazon's holding it. Remember I said it was kind of a buy point there. Yeah, maybe the selling is over. VIX. It's still kind of high. And remember what we talked about with the VIX, right? Let's pull up the hourly. Like here, it's for some reason it can't break that. Remember I said it's a good time to buy puts. I said I'm not, because I lose money, but it's right there. If we break that low, good things are going to be happening to the market. By the way, Congress is working on that stimulus package. Said they're really going to rush this thing through. I feel, because this is it, man. This is it. I think this is the last week they're going to get 600. The unemployed people. By the way, and they talk about now it's going to be $100 extra a week, and whatever else they put in it. But I think the market will rally. I think it's kind of down a little bit because of that. That's what I think. It's coming to an end. And the unemployment numbers was high. Did you see that? 1.5 million people out of a job. 1.4. So I think that might be the reason. I'm trying to, that was like, oh, and it was coming because you heard the airlines firing. You heard companies are laying off and taking they taking packages. The employment. 600,000 extra unemployment will fall to 200 or 300. Okay, I thought it was 100. Tesla tranches. Where are the numbers? See, why are the numbers buried so deep into this news feed? It's the news button. Latest news. Should be all right here, right? July jobs could show losses. All right, I don't even see it. They just kind of buried it in the website. Ain't that something? Should be like up here. Should be one of the main things here. Weekly claims. Here we go. Right in front of my face. The Labor Department said initial jobless claims came in at 1.416 million for the weekend. That's the highest in a while. Thursday report also snapped a 15-week streak of declining claims. Now it's increasing, right? So I think that's the real reason why, and I also think that this report is going to get Congress and the Senate in gear, get their ass in gear to get another stimulus, because this will spike, I feel, pretty damn fast, especially with the other one ending and all that other stuff. All right, so that's what's going on, man. I won't talk too much news. Look at the VIX. Turn around. What do we got going on? Twitter about to pop. Yeah. Walmart. Okay, we're getting a little bounce. Getting a little bounce. The Dow. Let's see if it can hold. It'll be nice if we can, not necessarily, if we could just kind of continue going up into the close. That would be nice. Maybe it's just a quick sell off, inspired by Tesla. Oh man. Hey, look at that. Oh yeah. What did I sell? I had a little. Here, I'll show y'all in a minute. This right here on the 4-hour chart, by the way, we're looking at Tesla. I'm just now seeing this this is an outside bar. That's terrible. That's bearish. That's real bearish right there. Okay, and also on Peloton. I've been looking to get into Peloton. I had some. I want to get in more. I've been waiting for a pullback, waiting until I seen this. And the little bit of Peloton that I had, I sold it. Okay, so you see another outside bar, right? That's a reversal, right? Ugly. On the weekly, it's the weekly, right? So it's telling me we probably come way down to here. What's going to bring it here? I don't know, but I see earnings around the corner, right? So this could be another stock where it was running and they really wasn't doing so well. Remember, they don't even have the bikes. They're on back order. So they might not do as well because they don't even have the bikes to get, to give out. So that's my thinking. That's my thinking behind it. You got to have the bike to sell the bike. But it's all about the software. I know that they don't make a lot of money on those bikes. It's actually the software, whatever the hell they into. But I like Peloton. I liked it way down here. By the way, I bought a shitload of shares. Oh man, maybe 5,000 down here, somewhere around 20. And then when it dropped to this 20, I got out right at the low. And then I got back in. And then I got out in the 30s. And then I stayed out. And as you can see, look what happened. So that was my thing on Peloton. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end it. You see, I don't have much going on. And I told y'all, I'm still at 1283. I'm just not going to, other than this Facebook, and that's what my whole portfolio's down because of that one position for the most part. Yeah, in Walmart. I'm just going to kind of chill out. Don't feel as bullish. Oh, I didn't even talk about the rut. Or the IWM. That's when I met Mr. JRH. I like this chart. It's bullish. Did you see the action today? Look at today. It was going up. Market was down. And then just gave it up. Right? That's bearish right there. But let's see if we can gain it back. I like what's going on in the IWM. I said that last week even. And, if this, maybe it's going up because of the stimulus. I don't know. That's pretty bullish right there. Hopefully it doesn't give it up right here. This candle right here, this weekly, which ends tomorrow, fill in. Hopefully we can get some progress and, I'm sure we'll get challenged at this high a little bit and hopefully we can break through. I think a lot of that tech money in the stocks that's flying, it's kind of going to head in this part of town. And so I've been liking it. I was trying to sell some puts, and I did. I sold them. I was already short some puts, and I sold some more, and then the market kind of gave up. And one thing, when it was down, when tech was rolling over and stuff, this was still up, and I was like, oh damn, look at the small caps. And then finally, it just gave it up. This little sell off just took everything down. Look, the rut it's only down 0.1% right now. Right, this $1,488 stock or index is only down $1. Okay, it's about to go positive. So this is very, very bullish. That's what you call relative strength. If you're going to invest in anything for trading right now, this is the strongest place to be. Invest in whatever the hell stocks are in the small cap index. So that's what's going to power you forward, I think, for the time. I think, especially after Amazon and Google and all them report, I have a feeling it's over for them. Not necessarily that they'll go down and crash, but the love will be out, right? And maybe the love will start coming back in this. So I'm liking it. Now, the one thing I don't like about the small caps is this thing will turn in a minute on you. It looks good, and the next thing you know, you get a few of these, like right here. Look at this, boom, boom. It's running up, right? He's like, oh yeah, this is good. Boom, 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 boom. You're like, oh shit. Back down to the lows. And then you get out, you're not feeling it, and then look what happens. It's very volatile. It's very volatile. It could change its mind in an instant. But right now, where its mind is thinking, it's thinking up. Okay, it's getting ready to come against this resistance right here, but I think that looks good. That looks better than the Qs, right? That's toppy. That's showing a topping pattern, right? And let's look at the Dow. Dow looks kind of the same way, but it looks a little bit the same. A little the same. Let me see that RUT. I like the RUT a little bit better than the DIA, but yeah, you could definitely see in the charts that there is a what do they call it? Not rollover, but when they switch. Gosh, I cannot think of the word. It's that word when they move out of one set of stocks to another. Basically, they transition in or switch. God, I can't think of the damn word. Anyway, they're getting out of the high flyers, going into the low flyers, And that won't, by the way, that won't last too long. They'll start sneaking back in those tech stocks before you know it. All right, so that's it, man. I'm Dre. Sorry about the video. I'll get it up tomorrow. And sorry about not being on the last couple of days. Just tired, worked a lot of overtime. But there was nothing to really talk about because I was just in this. Matter of fact, because what did I just do? This McDonald's I just opened today. And so I had nothing going on. I had nothing to talk about. So anyway, thanks everybody. Thanks, Mr. JRH. Cigar, Mary, if you're still in here, appreciate you. The jewelry box. I got to show y'all a picture of my babe. I got to show y'all before and after. And NBA, appreciate you. I think that's my first time me saying your name, right? I appreciate you checking me out. Hey, don't forget to hit the bell. Come back, man. Let's talk. And of course, Mr. JRH, you're always in here. I think I made you a moderator, Mr. JRH. All right, so thanks for watching, everyone. This is Dre. Dre Trades on Instagram and Twitter. Dre Trades right here on YouTube. I'll talk to you guys later.